Life is not measured in years, but in moments, and every tick of the clock silently reminds us that our existence is finite. This is the powerful realization that lies at the heart of Brian Tracy's remarkable book Master Your Time, Master Your Life. The book opens with a simple but profound idea. Time is the currency of life, and unlike money, once it is spent, it can never be earned back. Every second is slipping away, and how we choose to use it determines the quality of our future. Some people live long lives filled with emptiness because they wasted their hours on trivialities, while others live shorter lives that are rich with accomplishment, happiness, and fulfillment because they valued every moment. Tracy's book is an inspiring guide that shows us how to take control of this most precious resource, how to master it instead of letting it master us, and how to design a life of balance, achievement, and meaning. He argues persuasively that time management is not just about being more efficient at work, but about mastering life itself by learning to allocate the right kind of time to the right aspects of our existence. Tracy begins by explaining that most people fail at time management because they treat time as one large block that can be used in any way they please. They fail to recognize that life consists of different dimensions, each of which demands a different type of time, attention, and focus. He introduces the idea that there are 10 essential times of your life, and mastering these specific areas ensures that you not only achieve external success, but also inner harmony. These areas include planning time, work time, income improvement time, family time, health and fitness time, creative time, problem-solving time, spare time, personal time, and spiritual time. Each area requires a different mindset, and by learning to balance them, one can live a complete, satisfying life. Tracy insists that neglecting even one of these dimensions creates imbalance and unhappiness, while mastering all of them creates the foundation for success and fulfillment. One of the first and most important ideas he shares is the power of clarity. He argues that clarity is responsible for almost 80% of success in life. People waste time largely because they don't know what is truly important to them. They confuse activity with productivity and run around being busy without moving closer to their dreams. Clarity means knowing exactly what you want, why you want it, and when you want it. It means identifying your highest values and goals, then aligning your daily actions with those priorities. Tracy emphasizes the power of writing down goals, making detailed plans, and reviewing them constantly. Written goals transform vague desires into concrete commitments, and they give direction to every action you take. Clarity acts like a lighthouse, guiding you through the fog of distractions and pulling you toward your chosen destination. Without clarity, even the most efficient time management will fail, because you may climb the ladder of success only to discover it is leaning against the wrong wall. The first dimension of time that Tracy elaborates on is planning time. He explains that every minute you spend in planning saves 10 minutes in execution, yet very few people dedicate time to it. Planning time is when you step back from the rush of daily life and consciously design the future. This involves setting long-term goals in career, finances, health, family, and personal growth, then breaking them down into actionable steps. Tracy emphasizes that failure to plan is planning to fail, and most people drift through life like ships without rudders because they do not take time to plan. He encourages readers to make planning a regular discipline, not a rare activity. Strategic planning ensures that your time is invested in the right priorities, and it keeps you from being pulled away by urgent but unimportant tasks. The next area he discusses is family time, which Tracy treats as sacred. He observes that many people chase career success, but end up failing in their most important relationships. They mistakenly believe they can sacrifice family now and make up for it later, but time with loved ones cannot be postponed. Children grow up quickly, parents age, and relationships weaken if neglected. Tracy insists that happiness in life is determined more by the quality of your relationships than by wealth or fame. He urges readers to dedicate quality time to family, to turn off distractions, to listen deeply, and to be fully present. He emphasizes that family provides emotional strength and stability, which in turn empowers you to face challenges in other areas. Guarding family time as fiercely as you guard work time ensures not only balance, but also long-term happiness. Another vital category is health and fitness time. Tracy notes that many high achievers sacrifice their health in pursuit of goals, only to find that poor health robs them of energy and joy. He reminds us that without health, nothing else matters, because it is the foundation upon which all achievement rests. He insists on regular exercise, healthy eating, proper rest, and stress management. He points out that many top leaders and performers treat exercise as an unbreakable appointment, because they understand that health gives them stamina, clarity, and longevity. Tracy encourages readers to view health time not as optional but as essential, because it directly impacts productivity, mood, and creativity. Investing in health is like sharpening the saw. It multiplies effectiveness in every other area. Strategic planning ensures that your time is invested in the right priorities, and it keeps you from being pulled away by urgent but unimportant tasks. The next area he discusses is family time, which Tracy treats as sacred. He observes that many people chase career success, but end up failing in their most important relationships. They mistakenly believe they can sacrifice family now and make up for it later, but time with loved ones cannot be postponed. Children grow up quickly, parents age, and relationships weaken if neglected. Tracy insists that happiness in life is determined more by the quality of your relationships than by wealth or fame. He urges readers to dedicate quality time to family, to turn off distractions, to listen deeply, and to be fully present. He emphasizes that family provides emotional strength and stability, which in turn empowers you to face challenges in other areas. Guarding family time as fiercely as you guard work time ensures not only balance, but also long-term happiness. Another vital category is health and fitness time. Tracy notes that many high achievers sacrifice their health in pursuit of goals, only to find that poor health robs them of energy and joy. He reminds us that without health, nothing else matters, because it is the foundation upon which all achievement rests. He insists on regular exercise, healthy eating, proper rest, and stress management. He points out that many top leaders and performers treat exercise as an unbreakable appointment, because they understand that health gives them stamina, clarity, and longevity. Tracy encourages readers to view health time not as optional but as essential, because it directly impacts productivity, mood, and creativity. Investing in health is like sharpening the saw. It multiplies effectiveness in every other area. Tracy also emphasizes income improvement time, which is the time you devote to learning and developing skills that increase your earning potential. He points out that in the modern world, knowledge becomes outdated quickly, and those who stop learning fall behind. He highlights the principle that the top 3% in any field are those who invest continuously in self-development, and they end up earning many times more than the average. This category of time includes reading, attending seminars, taking courses, practicing new skills, and seeking mentorship. Tracy stresses that every hour you spend on improving yourself adds exponential value to your future. Income improvement time is not about working longer hours, but about working smarter by making yourself more valuable in the marketplace. Work time itself, Tracy explains, must be approached with discipline and focus. He cautions against the trap of multitasking, which dilutes attention and leads to shallow work. Instead, he advocates single tasking, concentrating fully on the most important task until it is complete. He popularizes the concept of eating that frog, which means tackling the biggest, most difficult, and most valuable task first thing in the morning. He also explains the Pareto principle, or 80-20 rule, where 20% of tasks produce 80% of results. By identifying and focusing on those high-value tasks, you achieve more in less time. Tracy also stresses the importance of eliminating time wasters such as unnecessary meetings, excessive emails, or idle distractions. The secret to productive work time is clarity, focus, and ruthless prioritization. Another important category is spare time, which Tracy describes as leisure, hobbies, and relaxation. He warns against leading a life of all work and no play. Spare time is essential for mental health, creativity, and happiness. Engaging in hobbies, travel, sports, or artistic activities recharges the mind and body. Tracy notes that many breakthroughs in science, business, and art occurred when the mind was relaxed, not when it was under pressure. Spare time strengthens relationships, reduces stress, and enriches life. He urges readers to schedule leisure consciously, rather than treat it as leftover time, because it is crucial for balance. Tracy also identifies creative time as vital. This is the time you dedicate to thinking, generating ideas, and innovating. Creativity is not a luxury. In a competitive world, it is a necessity. He observes that creativity flourishes when people allow themselves solitude and mental space. He cites examples of great leaders and inventors who spent long hours in reflection, during which ideas naturally surfaced. Creative time can be enhanced by reading widely, exposing yourself to new experiences, and asking new questions. Tracy insists that creativity leads to unique solutions and competitive advantages, making it one of the most valuable uses of time. Problem-solving time is another dimension he discusses in detail. Life is full of challenges, and your success depends on your ability to solve problems effectively. Tracy explains that instead of worrying or complaining, you must dedicate time to calmly analyzing problems, identifying causes, and generating solutions. He suggests practical steps like writing down the problem clearly, brainstorming possible answers, and choosing the best course of action. Leaders and entrepreneurs, in particular, must excel at problem-solving, because their decisions determine the progress of organizations and teams. Allocating time specifically for problem-solving prevents crises from escalating and helps maintain progress toward goals. Personal time, Tracy explains, is the time you spend alone in solitude and self-reflection. In the noisy modern world, people often lose themselves in constant activity and never stop to think deeply about their values, direction, and inner life. Personal time is essential for connecting with yourself, journaling, meditating, or simply walking quietly. Tracy notes that many of history's great leaders and thinkers made solitude a regular practice. Personal time gives perspective, restores peace of mind, and helps you distinguish between what is truly important and what is trivial. He also emphasizes spiritual time, which may take different forms for different people, but is nonetheless vital. For some, it may mean prayer, worship, or meditation. For others, it may mean connecting with higher values or practicing gratitude. Tracy argues that spiritual time gives life meaning, grounds you in your beliefs, and provides resilience in the face of challenges. It nurtures character and inner peace, allowing you to face difficulties with grace. Throughout the book, Tracy emphasizes that discipline is the key to mastering time. He insists that success does not come from bursts of effort, but from consistent, disciplined use of time in the right areas. He stresses the importance of forming habits because habits determine destiny. By building productive habits in each of the 10 time categories, you gradually transform your life. He also emphasizes the power of elimination, getting rid of procrastination, negative influences, addictions, and distractions. Saying no to unimportant activities is just as important as saying yes to valuable ones. Tracy also explores the psychology of time. He notes that people often waste time because they underestimate its value, believing they have unlimited years ahead. He urges readers to recognize the finite nature of life and to live with urgency. Every day should be treated as an investment, and the key question to ask constantly is this the best use of my time right now? This question acts as a compass, steering you toward meaningful action. He concludes with the idea that mastering time leads to freedom. Many people mistakenly think discipline restricts freedom, but in reality, discipline creates it. By mastering time, you free yourself from chaos, stress, and wasted potential, and you gain the freedom to pursue dreams, enjoy relationships, and live with balance. He reminds readers that output matters more than input. It is not the hours you spend but the results you produce that determine your success. Busyness is not productivity. True productivity means achieving meaningful outcomes. The book's message is that mastering your time is not simply about being more organized or efficient. It is about mastering your life. It is about recognizing that life has many dimensions, each of which requires dedicated time. It is about achieving harmony by balancing planning, work, family, health, income, leisure, creativity, problem-solving, personal reflection, and spirituality. Success and happiness do not come by accident, but by conscious, disciplined choices about how to use time. Life is short, time is irreplaceable, and the wise use of time is the foundation of a life well lived. Brian Tracy's Master Your Time, Master Your Life is both practical and inspiring. It provides tools, techniques, and principles for managing time effectively, but more importantly, it offers a philosophy of living with purpose. It challenges readers to rise above distractions, to take control of their hours and days, and to design a future filled with achievement and joy. The book is a call to live deliberately, to stop drifting, and to make every moment count. Tracy leaves us with the powerful reminder that if we master our time, we truly master our lives, and that is the ultimate secret to success, fulfillment, and happiness.